It has been over 2 years since I finished this door. 2 years since my first 6x6. And yeah, back then I thought this door was small. I was happy with it. I mean, I'm still am. Like, the amount of work this took and the amount of, like, ingenuity and also, like, how much it just taught me, I'm pretty happy with that. But now, 2 years later, this is by far not my smallest 6x6. In fact, you can see I have quite a few of them. In fact, you've seen the title, so I don't know why I'm hyping it up so much. I've just finished my first 720. And damn, I'm happy. No. Sorry. Finished this 8 days ago, actually. But because of finals and other stuff, I did not get around to doing it. It is not my greatest though. And while I'm very happy that I finally have my own 720, I also think that I could have done better. This door has some somewhat cringy things. But yeah, it's still decently fast, and that, I hope, carries a lot of stuff. You can see there's like a very weird stopping thingy. So the interesting part about this is the original top I made like over a year ago, I feel like. It's been ages since I finished that, but the bottom I was never quite able to do, and it was very intimidating. Now I finished it, and that's also where some of the cringe comes from. I sadly have 3 minecarts in here. This minecart being the worst one. It's like, I mean, all of them are not that great. And there's something funny, because what I'm using here is a crafter, which means actually it is not like same speed on both edges. On one edge it's a bit slower, and on the other edge it's a bit faster. But I'm still happy with this door. Yeah, some other issues with this. I mean, also web card, which is kind of cringe, but I'm still very happy. Like, there was a time where I thought I'd never finish one of these, and I think I will make a better version at some point, just because I think that door definitely deserves a second chance. But also, as of right now, I'm very happy that I even finished this one, because like I tried to make it all my own. I didn't look at other people's stuff. It's also my own like bottom input thingy. Is it the best input system out there? No, for sure not. But it works, and that's all I really care about. Yeah. What else is there to say? I mean, yeah, it's pretty observer heavy. Especially when you look right here, there's like there's a lot of observer stuff here. And I'm thinking about making a tutorial, but I don't think that's very likely, just because it's not a great door. Like, it's alright, but there are so many better doors out there. I don't know. I don't feel like that's a door I want to make in a long time. If that makes sense, I hope you can forgive me, like a tutorial on this. Yeah. Also, I'm sorry for like the lack of videos. I told you that in a few other videos, but this is my final year of school, in that school. So like, I mean, I will be in school for like another long time, but this is like, I'm finishing this school this year, meaning I have my finals in like 2 months, and that plus exam season, that has been quite brutal this year. Yeah, I was occupied with other stuff. I have a lot of doors that I've made over the past few months, and like the past half a year, that I've not really showcased. And that's the point where if you're only here for the door, you can kind of go. And not like, you don't have to leave, that's rude, but like, I'm not gonna talk about the door anymore. I'm just gonna talk about myself for a second, and a certain like problem I've been having, which sounds very silly. Yeah, so if you're just here for the door, you don't need to stay. I'm not mad if you leave. So, what do I mean? Basically, think of it this way. I have had a problem with making doors that got increasingly better and better. Meaning in the sense that, like, okay, what door is good enough to upload on YouTube? For example, is this 2x2 TNT hipster I made good enough to upload on YouTube? Like, it's pretty good. It's small. It's like smaller than some of this normal 2x2 hipsters I uploaded back in the day. Like, those are 168 and this is like 150. Yeah, it's a pretty good size for 2x2 hipster for me, and it's like TNT. But is it good enough for a video? My brain tells me no. And I know that's kind of a luxury problem. Kind of should not be that big of like, I struggle so much. And that's not what I want to, like, that's not the point of this. The point is that, yeah, I have a very distorted view on what door deserves to be, like, showcased. Like, also, for example, this door I made recently. 0.45, 4x4, I've made a lot of them. And like this one is, I think it's the last one I showcased. I don't even know if I showcased a true 0.45 one. Like, I've made tutorials on some of these, and for some reason these doors, which are infinitely better than these doors, I didn't make a tutorial on that, and I don't know. Kind of weird. Yeah. And I wanna change that. I will upload more doors, but also more doors that are just like, that are not mind blowing. Like, for example, what's a good example? This also, like 5x5 carpet I made with frozen whiskers. Like, I don't know, my brain, like, when I thought about like making a video on this, I was like, nah, this is not good enough for YouTube. I feel like you can see my problem, even if it's just very silly. But I want to stop being such a, like, you get what I mean. I think so, at least. So I will make showcases for a lot more doors now and more tutorials. I will, like, the tutorial for, sorry, I should not upload this at Sano. I will also make a tutorial for this, the 0.9. But it's massive, and I will make tutorials for the doors first. There are other doors that, like, I've made since then that are also really cool, that deserve a tutorial. Yeah. Also, I will make tutorials on doors that are locational, and I struggle with that because, like, this door is locational. Especially actually, I can just go game mode. This slider here is what's locational and the bed for that, but there is just no good way of adding more bed. At least I don't think there is a good way. Because, like, this kind of wrap, I can't really just add more bed on top, so I would have to add more bed from this chain. But, like, then this also already powers other things. And like, it's been a while since I have worked on this door, so also I don't remember everything that well. So yeah, if I am going to make a tutorial on this door, and like, I'm not gonna fix locationality probably, please don't, yeah, this is not gonna be a door tutorial for a door you should build in survival. This will be a tutorial or explanation for you if you are scared to build a door like this, and me kind of explaining how I approached this massive thing. And that's kind of what I want to achieve. Like, even with doors that are, like, maybe weird to make a tutorial on, I will make a tutorial still, but I think that you can still learn from them. I mean, like, there's a few things here that, like, yeah, are really funny about the store. Also, sorry about the microphone quality in the showcase of this. I do not know what happened there. I just wanted to make the showcase. I was so happy that it was done, and then, like, never, like, listened back, and bro, the audio quality there was so shit. I hope this is better now. I spent quite some time fixing my audio setup, and yeah, I really hope it's better. That will also be very good for the videos. Yeah, and there is some cool stuff to come. Yeah, but that's all for today and for this little video. If you enjoyed this video and wanna see more and wanna see the new era of doors where I don't upload like once a month, but like maybe upload a bit more frequently. I can't promise anything. I have finals, but you know what I mean. I will upload more, explain more, and do it with smaller doors as well as bigger doors. Yeah, if you wanna see that, then yeah, subscribe. If not, then that's fine. And I wanna catch you in the next one, and so see ya next time. God, I am bad at outros now.